Hello, everybody. I am Erica,
And I'm Drea.
and this is Book and Sip, where we read some books and take some sips. We're going through chapters 18 through 26 of Beautiful Lies. What are you drinking, Andrea?
I listen, one of my favorite things is grapefruit vodka. And
Grapefruit vodka.
yes, I love it. But I like to mix it with grapefruit juice, and I don't have any, which I feel like I've been neglecting myself. So I did have a corner of orange juice, so it's an interesting mix. Uh, cran grapefruit vodka with orange juice.
Interesting. How is it? That's the real question.
It's okay. I mean, it's not nasty. It's just not as tart as I like it.
Okay. So I have, and honestly, at this point in this book, y'all should be lucky that this isn't all vodka, but this is cranberry vodka. And as you can see, there's a theme going here with both of us needing vodka. Cause my gosh,
I say it escalated quickly, but we are three-fourths way through the book. So
we are,
it
but I
just
feel
to
like we
me
should have
didn't
been
have
eased
enough
into
build up
this.
for all of this.
I feel like we should have been eased into this instead of
I
like
believe so too.
thrusted
Yes,
into it.
yes.
Also, I feel like we were thrusted into this with no Vaseline.
Oh my God. Indeed. I have so much opinion, but
Okay, let's just dive into this. And guys, I limited my writing because of the amount of it would have taken up all of it if I would have wrote everything. So we're just gonna say everything. All right. So remember, we ended. Car exploded. Car
I'm
exploded.
covering up my turkey, my little
They
friend.
they were thrown into a wall. After the car explodes, everyone runs outside. Emilio is like, "You need to marry my daughter now, okay, before you die." And Luca's like, "No, I'm gonna marry Effie, so she'll stay safe." The logic behind it is, if she is a mob wife, a mafia wife, not mob. Oh, yeah, a mafia wife, they will stop coming after her. Luke proposed to Effie, and Effie said yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this entire thing undermined the whole build up to the first half of the book. Because first we had to hear this person had to be a virgin.
Mm-hmm.
As far as we know, that was never discussed.
No.
The marriage has to be one that benefits the family in some great financial way. She's
Yes.
an orphan, don't know her people. She ain't got no money. She homeless.
Yes.
So no. And then um there's you can't even say it happened for love. Like he's not like, I love her. I have to do everything I have to do to protect. There's no
No.
fight. And the father's just like, okay. Like it just no, no.
No. And see, in my mind, I'm like, okay, we're gonna scrap this whole thing. We're gonna rehab the wedding rehearsal. Everybody's gonna be happy, whatever. No, no. This priest came outside that second and was like, y'all are married.
Now the only real part about this was Balan to me because
Mm,
she didn't want to marry that man and she was like,
no.
cool, go. Cool, I'm out.
Like
I
the
can go
relief
find
on her
me.
face was just yes.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
So
Can't.
yes, a lot.
Because
So
the
now they're
other
married.
the other thing that had me like very angry. I was angry at this chapter because so there's this undertone throughout this book that the men run everything. They decide everything. They get to do whatever. So there's the scene where she comes out, Balan comes out, and him and Effie are pretty much like he protected her from the blast and he's, looking up and she like, Harpo, who this woman? And he's like, don't worry about it. Like he pushes off Effie and it's
Yes.
like, nothing to see here. I was just there was a big blow up. I was just protecting her. There's nothing to see. And she was like, oh, okay. And the dialogue in the book says something like, and she knew her place. Don't question me. I'm
Yes.
like, bruh, who you talking to?
Man,
No,
you'd be
absolutely
6 feet
not.
under if you were Mafia White. You would be 6 feet under if you were Mafia White. You couldn't do
I
it.
couldn't be. I couldn't be. I couldn't be.
You would have been done right your mouth.
Yeah, they would have put bricks on my
You
feet.
ain't in here with five other mistresses.
Who? Not me. Because, okay, you can go over there with them. You're not getting no more of this. I don't care what that contract said.
Okay? No baby coming out of this. Mm-mm.
Not at all.
Okay, so they're married. Now, once they get married, he's like, I gotta go figure out who did this. And Selena, his sister's like, no, you need to spend some time with your wife. Y'all just got married. And he's like, oh, right, that thing. We did get married. So they come home and he's like, okay, come get in the bath with me. No.
Just naked. Just naked.
Yes. And she takes her, Luke's like, fine, you take a bath by yourself. And she gets the bath. All right, take your robe off. She's like, no. Like, dude, I almost just got blown up and you just, all right, let's go now. No. And he's like, fine. And then leaves.
Mad and leaves. I bet he is mad and
Yes.
leaves.
And she
Um,
said something which I'm not gonna lie, I would have felt the same way. She's like, it almost seems like we just got married just so we could have sex. We can't just sit here and cuddle. You can hold me so I can cry. I almost died.
um, the underlying current to this thing, there's no they don't know each other. There's no
No.
conversation. So the point of her, she wasn't a virgin because she was saving herself for her husband. That was never the stated thing here.
No.
She's new to Christianity, so she could have been like a lot of young girls, 15 and emotionally high and thought she was in love and gave it away for free. But that just was never her thing. And so
Yeah.
this was not like she was holding this precious gift of that God gave her for the love of her husband. So that wasn't what was keeping her kind of offish. But I think at that point still, because she's only what, 19,
Yeah.
she has now heard the importance of being a virtuous woman under God's belief and rules. And that's still not a conversation that's ever broached or conversated here. He's just like, give it up.
Yeah.
Put your hands
And he's
up and
like,
just
we
stick
married
up.
now. It can't be because of God. So what is it?
What is it? Yeah.
And it's, I only met you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, all this is
I thought
happening
you
in the course
married
of
me
like
to
2 weeks.
protect me, not to get my body.
Yeah. What is happening here?
What is happening here?
All right. He leaves. Effie is visited by Aurora. This is Luca's mom, who
I thought
comes
that woman
in.
was dead. I thought she was dead.
Really?
I didn't know, like, his mama, they kept talking about her like she
Yeah.
was gone. I thought she was dead, like, or had walked off into the sunset. I didn't know she was still around.
I think she was still around. I didn't think she was this present though, if that makes sense. Like they said she spent most of her time in church and she says she's tried to get Luca to come to Christ, but she's like, no, Effie has to do it. And Effie's like, nobody wants me to save this man, help this man, do these things with this man. What me and my feelings? Y'all are just completely forgetting that I'm in this situation. Who's here to help me? And she was like, all right, I told you my piece. I would like you to help, but you're right. You don't belong here. There's the door. You can go. No one's going to stop you. And she said, peace, and ran. Not mad at that.
No.
Luca's outside. He's soaking in the garden. He's upset about Effie. Luca finds his mom, and she's like, just so you know, Elfie is not your salvation, and you need to let her go. Oh, and by the way, I already let her go. So he's like, hey, we found her once. We can find her again. Watch me. Now, these next 5 chapters is where Ish hits the fan. And You don't know
Beyond
up from down, left from right. It's a madhouse.
Madhouse is
It's a
fact.
house.
Madhouse is a fact.
It came too fast, and I feel like we're still in it. Like I have no idea how we're gonna wrap up these last few chapters with so much has happened in these five. All right, Effie's gone. And just by coincidence, she's found by the Russian Bravada. They take her to their warehouse, and he tells her the truth. Why Mario's killed. He raped my daughter and got her pregnant. I was like, oh, I did not
See
see
that
that
coming?
coming.
Yeah, no, didn't see that coming.
Yeah, and I was like, wow. I mean, I guess it's not. And a part of me was like, nah, he was a sweet kid, but the fact of the matter is, we didn't know this kid. We knew nothing about this kid.
Knew nothing about the kid. That's exactly as soon as that came out, I said the same thing because this chapter, Effie was like, I don't believe that's true. I just don't believe that's true. You never even met that kid.
No,
We as the reader at least get some sort of insight from brother and sister. Effie did not know this man at all.
so I'm like, okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. He told Effie that she is not to testify. If she doesn't testify in court, then he would let Lucas see his nephew. The only piece of Mario left. So I'm like, oh, okay, wow, insane. I'm not sure how Luca's gonna take that one. Is he just gonna accept that because yeah, that's kind of your brother's fault here. All right, so in chapter 23, Luca visits his cousin because he's like, I know you the one that tried to kill Effie. He's like,
Erica,
no, I
Erica's
wasn't.
theory was it was Lewis.
Yes, my theory was it was Lewis. No, it was not Lewis. It was Isabella. It was
So in
Isabella.
a way, because your theory was Lewis was um bought off by Isabella's family to avenge her injustice and cruel treatment.
Yes.
And it turns out Isabella didn't need Louis' help.
No, Isabella was bought off by the Russians, which this was strictly a woman scorn because Luca was like, I would have gave her the money so she could bounce. But no, no, she was scorned. She was upset. She said, she's got to die.
Yep.
I put up with you for who knows how long. You took my virginity. You treated me all kinds of ways. And you love this person. She's got to die. Luca learns that Effie is back home. He leaves to go see her. All right. We're going back. We're going to go see her. This is where I still don't know
But
how I feel about chapter 24.
oh yeah, I was mad. Okay, but so
Yeah.
let's talk about 23 because the one thing that happens in 23 is that Lewis does say I need like he said I needed to talk to you because I spent was that 23 or was that 24? I thought that was
That was
23
23.
where Lewis tells him I've tortured these people.
No,
That was 24.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't 24. It was 25.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 25. Yeah. 24. Effie comes home. She tells Luca what happened, this your brother he had it coming. But you can see his nephew if I don't testify. In the midst of all this confession, she decides to give Luca her virginity, which I'm still like, it's only been what, 4 hours? I guess that 4 hours makes y'all not strangers anymore. I don't know.
And you spent the
But
4 hours with the Russian mafia, not your husband. So I'm trying. This book, I was ready to throw it at that point. I was so
yeah,
ready to throw it.
I'm like, this was not sweet.
Now I remember I text you when they got married. And when I
Mm,
said this book is crazy, it was when they got married. And then all this other stuff, I was ready to throw the book. I'm ready to throw the whole
yes,
book.
yes. So no, I was not okay with this. I was not at all okay with this.
No,
No, like
this had me mad.
I do not feel the romance in this at all.
No, and I mean, okay, listen. As we know that, okay, I guess this is Because we're gonna post this online, and I don't want people to get mad at us. My own personal views of religious. Um, I'll be very mindful about what I say. But my anger with the author for this is that generally when we talk about young ladies and the ideal of the sacredness of virginity, it's supposed to be with someone we care about. We pick our husband because they're going to protect us, they're going to take care of us, they're going to give us this whole belief thing that it's an equal partnership in some way. And there's
Yes.
nothing that he did to earn this.
Yes.
It just from the just the Christian mindset, because this is supposed to be a Christian dark romance.
Yes.
I don't know why this had to be the scene.
And see, when I was reading it, I was like, I feel like this is labeled wrong. I feel like it's a clean romance if you don't like all the cuss words and all the vivid imagery, then this will be a book. But to label it as a Christian romance, even a Christian dark romance, I would have to say no. I would
No,
say no. No, this is just a clean dark romance. That's what I would call it. It's a clean
it's
dark romance. It doesn't
because it
have all
gets
the
pretty
cuss words.
dark. It gets pretty
Yeah,
dark.
it doesn't have all the vivid imagery. It gets really dark. If you're someone who does not like the vivid imagery of stuff or all the cussing in a book, this would be perfect. But to label it as a Christian romance, Christian dark romance, no. No, no, no. It goes against all of it.
It's because
And
okay,
she
I
said it
can't.
the whole time. We're not equally yoked.
No, and I feel like in my spirit, if you're gonna tell me this is a Christian romance, in my spirit, then that man should have come to Christ.
Yes.
And then we are under the same umbrella and belief system and religious system, and we can see eye to eye, and you understand me and I understand you, and we are walking towards the same mission in life. And now I feel like I should be able to gift you with the gift that God gave me.
Yes.
This just
Yes.
was too much.
It was. It was.
I'm gonna get off of it now, but that just this had me mad.
Yes. 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 And then the mom came in there and she was saying that they're not equally yoked. You know this as a Christian woman. And she brought up Jose, and she was
Mhm.
like, well, the Lord told Jose to marry a whore. And I'm gonna have to look into that story for context because I don't think this is the same situation.
Absolutely not. And I mean, I guess she's supposed to be Jose, and he's supposed to be
Yeah.
the whore.
Yes. So I'm like, no, 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 no. But I'm gonna look into the story for context, and I'm gonna come back to y'all on that one.
But we definitely know this is not of the Lord. The Lord did not put this together.
No,
They did not consult God. They didn't ask no questions.
no, 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 no. Putting scripture in something does not make it, even the way she described marriage, that is not how marriage is described biblically. We can go all into a rant about that, bonus content or whatever. I'm not going to go into it now, but even the marriage portion of how marriage is described biblically in this particular book is not how it's described in the Bible. I'm off it. Okay. Now I'm off. I'm off my horse. I'm off my high horse. I'm back in my small seat. We're going to keep going. Okay. In chapter 25, Luis visits Luca. He explains that he did torture the guy and he got the real information about what happened. And Effie should not have withdrawn her statement because what you think is happening is not happening. It goes deeper than that.
Mm.
Yes.
And so I will
Now,
tell you now, this is okay. So in my head, because we, the reader, know for the previous chapter, she snatched off the street. She's told Mario, this 15-year-old boy, you think he's nice. He wasn't. He raped my daughter and produced this baby.
yes.
Then we know in this chapter that whatever she was told is not the truth because he tortured it out of somebody else. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, well, they were in love and she was the mafia princess. As we know, if you take a princess's virginity, you are supposed to be put to death. So, in order to cover up her own complicity in it, she lied and told the people that it was his baby, um, and that he took it by force and that she didn't willingly give it.
Yes.
That's what I thought we were dealing with here. But oh, it gets dark, baby. It gets dark.
Oh, yes. Okay. And this where it goes into straight soap opera, Telemundo. Yes, I didn't put much because I'm just gonna have to explain it. I didn't even know how to type this out. All right. They go, they go to this house to see the nephew. And they pull out the stops. They walk into a nursery. They have a picture of, her and Mario together. He's like doing the peace sign. They're so in love. And he was like, no, all this lie. That ain't Mario's baby. And I'm like, okay, whose baby is it?
And
Turns
how you
out,
know? How you
whose
know whose baby it is?
baby is it? Turns out, this mafia princess, this Russian princess, falls in love with, I guess, one of the guards or one of the people who watches over her. They fall in love. She gives him her virginity and gets pregnant. Okay, we don't want anybody to know that. I love this man. He's the father of my baby. I don't want anybody to know. I'm going to befriend this, what she thought was a random guy at school. And we're going to have a one night stand because they said they didn't know who this was when they killed him, the people who killed him. So they have a one night stand. She gets pregnant. She tells her dad, hey, this guy raped me. He got me pregnant. Dad's like, oh no, you done took my dog's virginity. Go kill this perfectly innocent man who has no idea why he's dying and thinks he's a failure of a foster now. And the man who is in jail currently, the one who pulled the trigger, is the baby's daddy.
It's the baby daddy.
Yes.
Oh, child. As
You
if
want to
that
talk about
wasn't bad enough, it gets worse.
it gets worse because now he's like, tell me the truth. I know this will happen. Tell me the truth. And then the Russian, the head of the Bravada is like, no, your son's a rapist. How?
That man shot that man in front of his daughter and grandbaby.
And I'm like,
And his wife Effie.
yes. And then had the thought of, you know what? I don't even want to kill you. I don't want to kill the baby. So now we got a gun pointed at the baby, not at the woman, baby.
And I know, listen, I live in a world. I live in a world where I love the law. And so I am constantly like, and then you done brought your wife into the scenario, all y'all going to jail. That's not what's gonna happen because one, this is fake make believe book. And
You want
second of
toxic
all,
Christian romance? Oh, y'all going to hell.
well, I hadn't even got that far. um, because then not only is there no jail, but then second of all, like y'all are mafia people and there's no real justice for this type of scenario. So
No.
that man just dead on the floor in the nursery,
Yes.
and his daughter killed them all because I believe it was all her fault. And
He did.
and although he pulled the trigger, I mean some of it's his fault, but she started this, and that's why you can't be playing with people, playing in people's face, lying on folks.
And, and she comes out missing the second her dad died. You right. I messed up.
Right. Not me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm sorry.
So now he's got a gun pointed to this baby.
They don't withdrew the statement.
Yes. So now we can't, I don't know if you can unwithdraw a statement. I don't know how that works.
I think you can, but they're gonna have to have a good reason.
Yeah, I was like, let me know, lawyer. And I'm pretty sure I tortured a man and got the real answer. Ain't a right. You can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm sure they can unwithdraw the statement. He hasn't really been released from jail. They'll have to tell his lawyer she withdrew and then put it back. But then they'll have to answer some questions. Why did that happen? The problem is you got this girl that witnessed you killing her father,
Yes.
and her baby daddy is going to jail for life for killing. And she ain't gonna snitch. Oh no.
I don't know either. But Effie decided that this is the reason why the Lord put her here. The Lord put her here to protect this baby, this
I thought,
innocent life.
oh Lord.
Yes. So she gets in between the baby and the gun. And she tells Luca, the Lord loves you, even after all this.
Mm.
And Luca was like, I know your man gonna come after me because I just, I KO'd the leader of the group. I'm not gonna show him any mercy. And he was like, you know what? I'm glad your baby daddy getting out because now I can get him. So now that's why I'm confused. I'm like, okay, you done started a war. You have started a war. I don't know
Uh,
how this book is gonna wrap up.
I have to say, I have to say, actually, she started the war when she killed Mario. So I'm with
She
him on
did.
that previous statement. Like, nah, you're right, this is war. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
but this was a lot.
This was. This
A
came
whole
fast
lot.
and furious.
A whole lot.
And honestly, I feel
And
like the only way to reconcile is I feel like the princess has to die. You started all this. The only way for
that's
this to end is,
not
is
that
you
we're
have to die.
advocating that. This is a Christian book, so we don't want any more death.
True,
But
but
I don't know how you otherwise. Because I thought that's who, as I'm sitting here reading, I'm like, he gonna kill that girl. He gonna kill that girl. They end up killing the daddy, and I'm like, now what was the point of that? Because you should have just shot the girl. But she was holding the baby. I don't know.
he was gonna kill the baby.
Oh yeah, I know. I know.
He wanted her to really suffer.
he.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill everybody around you.
Oh, that's terrible.
Right?
But that's how he feels, right? Like hurt people, hurt people.
Yeah, so
And
you
he's
can live with
struggling
it
with
like
his
I had
brother's
to live
death.
with it.
He's struggling with his brother's death.
Yes, I'm gonna kill you and the baby daddy, and, and then you can live with it like I had to live with it. Because honestly, it's worse to live with it. It's worse to live with it. I don't think I can handle everybody around me passing away. I no. So that's how our chapters ended. That's how it ended. Yes, it was a lot.
And now imagine this. This is the part that I'd be like, why y'all be hating women? Y'all, all these books hate women. Because let's look at it from her standpoint. She was minding her own business, running from the police because she knew someone right.
Hmm.
They snatch her up, they kidnap her, they put her in isolation for all this time. She thinking she gonna get raped, murdered, or whatever. Then she's forced into a marriage. I say forced, I'm gonna use that in quotation because she said yes.
He did.
And then she is kidnapped, told one story. Invulnerability gives away her virginity to her husband. Then has to be the next day, just a couple hours later, dragged into a room and watches him kill somebody and then threaten to kill a baby.
Yes.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
And
Okay.
all of this, because like you said, the mistreatment of women. If they would have found out that I gave away my virginity, I would have been in trouble. Probably would have died.
But they still would have killed the old boy
Yes. And the man I actually love would have died.
because she's not worth anything if she's not a virgin.
Yes. I know. I know. It's a messed up book, but it's not called Dark Romance for nothing.
Oh my
All right.
God.
Okay. We're at the
Ah,
end.
we're
We're at the
at
end. The last few chapters of November. We're gonna be done with this just in time for Christmas.
yes.
So, chapters 27 to the end. And we're gonna see how this book ends. Um looking at the interview that Felicity did, she did say that Luca does come to Christ. She just didn't say how. I
We don't have too many chapters to figure that out. And then I don't know. We'll just wait and see. I don't want to bash her beforehand, so let me just let it ride.
yes, yes, yes. All right, guys, make sure you love, follow, and subscribe. And grab your vodka for the next one because I feel like I'm gonna need it again. I'm gonna need it again.
Maybe we'll be taking our what is the grape juice and the crackers. We'll have the Lord's Supper with us next
We're
time.
gonna
Maybe
take our communion.
everything will be fixed and it will be as if nothing happened. I don't
Yes,
know.
we're gonna have communion.
Right on. Okay.
red wine and crackers. That's what we're doing, guys. Love, follow, and subscribe. We will
Yes.
see you hopefully next week, probably right
Next.
before Thanksgiving, guys.
Yes. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
I hope you have all the mac and cheese your heart could desire.
Good mac and cheese. I've been seeing some of these videos of these mac and cheeses, guys. If you can't cook mac and cheese, just don't bring it. Order it. There's a lot of places that have really, I mean, Chick-fil-A's is pretty good.
They gonna be,
So
oh, do they? Oh, yeah, I guess you could cater. You could get that order.
yeah.
You know
Okay,
that.
there's a lot of places. Go that route. If you can't cook, it's okay. It's okay. There are places that cook for you. No,
I don't know why we're not doing that anyway. By the time you buy the food, cook it all up, then you gotta wash all them dishes. No, thank you.
I did. Shout out to Norma's Cafe for catering my Thanksgiving dinner. Okay? Shout out to Norma's Cafe. I did it last year. I'm doing it again this year. Thank you. And Honeycomb Ham. Thank you. Guys, we will see y'all after Thanksgiving. Y'all have a wonderful
Double,
Thanksgiving.
double.
Bye.
Bye.